Hey guys, greetings from Guatemala. Right now I'm in Lago Atitlan, which is the big lake right behind me. It's surrounded by 3 volcanoes. It's a great place to stay, but today the volcano we're talking about is near Antigua and we're climbing it. Hope you're ready. The volcano we're climbing today is called Acatenango. It's just near the city of Antigua in Guatemala. It's a great place because you have an amazing view on the Fuego, which is a very active volcano just in front of Acatenango. And you can spend overnight watching the volcano blowing and the lava. It's a very spectacular experience and I really recommend it if you come here in Guatemala. It's a pretty steep climb. It takes you about 5 hours to go to the top and about 3 to go down, but it's really worth it. To climb this volcano, you don't really need to go with a tour guide, but you will need equipment. If you go for a day hike, it's pretty okay. Just take a small bag, go up in the morning and make sure you get back early enough in the evening to take your bus back to Antigua. The thing gets more complicated if you want to spend the night on top of the volcano. I really recommend to do it because at night you can actually see the lava through the volcano explosions, and that's a great thing to see. So if you want to go and camp at night, you will need a tent, a very warm sleeping bag. Temperature can go around 0 degrees at night there, and a mattress because the camp area is quite rocky. If you stay there overnight, you'll most likely want to climb to the summit in the morning to see the sunrise. And for that, I really recommend very warm clothes. A good jacket, good pants, gloves, get a good hoodie or a beanie, something to really protect your head. You will need it when you're on the top, trust me. If you don't travel with all that, that's okay. In Antigua, there's quite a few shops that will actually rent it for you. But keep in mind that you will have to carry everything to the top. So make sure the things that you get are light enough or that you're able to carry everything through 5 hours of pretty intense hiking. Another option is to take a tour, but the video here is to explain you how to do without. The tour goes around 200 to 400 quetzal. The equipment is not always the best and sometimes you also have to carry your tent up. Some companies have the tent already set it up on the top. So if you're not a very good hiker, I'd probably recommend to take a tour, but make sure that you will not have to carry all your stuff to go up because otherwise it's pretty much the same as going by yourself. Now that you have all your equipment and that you're set for the climb, it's time to get there. The easiest way is to take what is called the chicken bus. Chicken bus doesn't mean that people go around in it with chicken. It actually means that sometimes you can be absolutely packed like chicken in this bus. So make sure you're ready for the experience. You'll meet a lot of locals there and I would really recommend to at least try it a couple of times while you're in Guatemala because it's really part of the experience of the local transportation here. The first bus that you have to take is going to Paramos from the main bus station in Antigua. In Paramos, you'll have to change to another bus that is going to La Soledad. And from there is the beginning of the hike. To go on this trail, I really recommend that you get an offline GPS application with the trail on it. It's a pretty obvious trail and there's few people living on the mountain that you can ask direction to, but it's always good to be independent. So get an application using OpenStreetMap data. They're absolutely free and the only thing you need to do is to download the map of Guatemala beforehand and the trek will be on your map. Now that you know where you're going, there's a 50 quetzal entrance fee that you have to pay after about 50 minutes of trekking. This fee allows you access to one of the campgrounds. There are 3 campgrounds on Acatenango volcano. Make sure that you stay at one of the 2 that have a view on the Fuego. Once you get to your campground, get comfortable, put your tent, build a campfire for the night so that you're warm while you're watching at the eruptions from the Fuego. If you go without a guide and you meet a local guide there that is there with their groups and they try to charge you for things, don't pay them. They're not the representative of the government there. One guide, for example, tried to charge us 10 quetzal to use the bathroom. Pay your entrance fee and that's it. There's nothing more that you have to pay. After a good night of sleep, wake up at 4:30 in the morning and start climbing up to the summit. There's a very beautiful sunrise when you get at the top, and you have an even better view of the fuego and of the eruptions. Once you have enough, slowly go down, take the same bus back to Paramos and back to Antigua, and you're set. One last advice: don't go alone. You're going on a mountain, anything can happen. If you get a broken ankle or you fall from a cliff, you need to have someone with you. The second reason for that is that this volcano is known to have had a couple of robberies. Honestly, most of the people we found on our way were really nice and very helpful, but you never know. So go with a group of 3-4 people that you can meet at your hostels, and then you should be absolutely safe. So that's it for today. Acatenango is a great volcano, and this experience will really blow you away. As usual, you can find me on my social networks. Hope this video is useful. Please share and like it. Subscribe to the channel if you're willing to get more. I'll see you next week for another one. In the meantime, keep the free spirit.